Welcome to Hare-Brained News, a weekly report from Chasing Bunnies podcast. We thought it would be fun to share some news items that we've read lately and add our own special spin. Tune in every Wednesday for a new episode. Lately, some of the raccoons in Youngstown, Ohio have been behaving so bizarrely that some of the residents have described their behavior as zombie-like. Youngstown resident Robert Cogsall witnessed a raccoon stand on its legs, bare its teeth, and then fall backwards, only to get up and start the whole routine over again. He watched the raccoon doing this and took pictures to document it for a full 2 hours before calling authorities. The animal was euthanized, joining a growing number of raccoons exhibiting similar strange behaviors. The raccoons were found to be rabies-free, but authorities suspect that distemper may be the cause of the raccoons' weird actions. Of course, it could simply be that the rise of the zombie raccoons has begun in the most logical place possible, the birthplace of Omarosa. Laura?
If you have a couple of weeks to spare and a paltry $9.5 million in extra cash lying around, you could be taking a space vacation as soon as 2022. The first luxury hotel in space is expected to launch in late 2021 and begin accommodating guests by 2022. The Aurora station will allow guests the opportunity to grow food while in space, experience the aurora borealis up close, and have an authentic astronaut adventure, all while having a dreamy view of the Earth. Travelers have to attend a 3-month-long space camp prior to their departure date. While I know all of you flat earthers will be tempted to rush out and put down the required $80,000 deposit to hold a room on board the craft so that at last you can prove to all of your critics that you were right all along, please keep in mind that most banks do not yet have a space travel loan program in place. And invest your $80,000 more wisely by spending it on some much-needed psychological help.
Swimmers at Walden Pond would have pissed off Thoreau, literally. Henry David Thoreau, transcendental philosopher and muse of the American environmentalists, spent over 2 years living in the woods near Walden Pond in the 1840s and was so charmed by the spot that it inspired his most famous work, Walden, or Life in the Woods. Ever since the book's publication in 1854, Walden Pond has been a tourist destination for Thoreau readers who wanted to see the spot which so inspired the author. After over 100 years of visitors trekking into the woods to visit the site, the pond is beginning to show distinct signs of heavy visitation. The water is contaminated with high levels of phosphorus and nitrogen. The heavy phosphorus and nitrogen contribute to the growth of algae on the pond, which in turn has a negative impact on the fish in the pond. How did this happen? Phosphorus and nitrogen are found in human waste. Apparently, swimmers in the pond, finding it too difficult to hold back their urine until they reach shore, have just been letting it go, wherever they're swimming. Thoreau's ideas are literally being pissed all over. At least Americans still have a tremendous sense of irony. Laura?
A Massachusetts couple has been receiving free stuff from Amazon, and they want the packages to stop coming. Kelly and Mike Gallivan are frustrated that Mike keeps receiving unsolicited packages from Amazon. Between October 2017 and February 2018, over 20 boxes containing things like phone chargers, USB cords, a dog collar, a humidifier, lamps, flashlights, and a Bluetooth speaker had arrived at the couple's home, all addressed to the husband. The couple never paid for or were billed for the items, and there was no record of who was sending them. Kelly Gallivan, the wife, 68, remarked, "At first it was kind of weird, then kind of funny, then kind of creepy. We don't want this stuff. Some of it's trash. Some of it's pretty good stuff. But we just don't want this stuff. And it's just an uncomfortable feeling that we keep getting these things." The Gallivans have contacted Amazon a number of times, but the packages continued to come, and the elderly couple were still awaiting a response from Amazon at the writing of the Chicago Tribune article in February. Well, Kelly, if you're listening, or to anyone else getting unwanted stuff from Amazon, we at Chasing Bunnies Podcast have heard your concern, and we are more than willing to help you out. We will be happy to set up a P.O. box for you to forward your unsolicited Amazon stuff to. Just send us a message on Facebook or Chasing Bunnies Podcast, or tweet us at Chase Bunnies Pod. If Amazon is unwilling to hear your pleas, please know that you can always count on us.
If you want to send us weird news, email us at chasingbunniespodcast@gmail.com.
Until next time, this is Laura.
And this is Jamie. Never stop chasing your dreams or bunnies.